guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Zoo. So what we're going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be doing the African Spurred Tortoise. So this is getting more into the desert kind. More desert, like deserts of Africa type areas, and then we'll get into the shrublands and the wetlands and things. I've just done a bit of the wall. I've just spammed it with World Edit. Done a bit nicer curve here, so I think I'm going to curve these edges as well, so I'll do that off camera. It just looks nicer when you do stuff like this. I haven't obviously extended it all the way, but I think it is going to be a high wall. Also, I've got another idea. I need you guys' kind of like feedback. I think this is what I'm going to do. The bigger animals, for example, that are water animals, like water-based ones, for example, dolphins, the sea lions, white walruses, whales, especially whales, those really, really big ones, I think I'm going to do that in an aquarium series, rather than do it in the zoo, but it's going to be joined, so it's going to be like owned by the same company that owns this zoo. So you would, for example, if you wanted to go to the zoo, and then you thought, well, I might go for the aquarium, you actually get like, 75% off the other ticket. There's actually going to be a walkway underground. I'll show you guys what I'm planning on doing. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing, then you at least guys get an idea. Oh, there we go, kick in. So I'm thinking of having like an underground like way that way. Probably, I might as well pull it off this. Yeah, I'll pull it off this one. Have that going on underneath the road, and then on this side we're going to have a big aquarium. That means that we get more space. We don't have to keep on cramming it downwards. It also kind of makes sense. So we'll have down there, we'll have like a little booth, and then if you got a ticket, you can pass through. Same over here, you get like 75% off this one, or it's like you can get a multi-ticket or something. Something like that sounds really good. Also, what I'm going to do is the monorail that I'm going to be building. I'm going to be building a monorail for this one. The station will be around this point here. I'm going to have that then go all the way down here, down through wherever the main paths are. Have a couple of stations at the bottom. It'll probably go then over the road as well. So it's going to go over the road. So yeah, you're going to be able to get a monorail as well if you wanted to. So maybe I'll do it as like an inclusive ticket. So you buy your ticket for the zoo and the aquarium, and it's the same price for either. So that's going to be interesting. So that'll be quite cool. I think that's a nice idea. And also just it saves this series a little bit, because then we're not spending all the time here building this bit. Then if you guys are interested, we can then do that series, or we can just leave it, or I can do it as a side project, or whatever. For some reason it's taken ages to actually update my commands at the minute. I think it's because there's so many people on at the minute. Anyway, what we've got is this. This is Bulbasaur. So the actual head name is Renaruru14. Yep, that's what I'm going to use for the African Spurred Tortoise. It doesn't really look that much like a tortoise, but I don't know, I thought Bulbasaur would just be kind of like a funny joke. We're also going to have it... Oh, why isn't that working? Speed 1. We're also going to have it next to the cheetahs. The reason being, because the tortoises are so low to the ground, especially on this wall here, then it kind of makes a little bit of sense. They can't really... Maybe they can't see them with the rest of the wall, especially like when they're running around here. So that's my idea anyway. I didn't want to put anything else. I've got to do wildebeest as well, which is really the last, what's it called, savanna type animal. So yeah, we've still got that to do as well. So, I mean, there's just loads to do, to be honest, on everything. What we're going to do anyway is BR sphere of 22 colon 10 and 1. I'm going to make a little path as well, so we've got to make sure we do this bit, obviously. I don't want to be too close to the other side. There we go, so maybe we'll do this. I think I'm going to have... This is something that I forgot about as well. You guys, or some of you guys, would have been shouting at me. Like I did with the fence here, I should really have done one going around this exhibit here. So whether I do that or not, I'm not sure. Or if I just do it, as one of these type of fences where it's a little bit smaller. Because I don't know if it coming out here is too much. And then it, crushes it in a little bit too much. I think it does. So I need to do something that protects you from putting your hands on it. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go around that at some point. Doesn't have to be like in between the episodes or whatever. But I'll go around that and I'll put probably different types of fence. But so that was going to go around. So we've got to keep that in mind for the next bit. So I am going to actually keep that one as... Yeah, I can actually do it this way, can't I? There we go. So we'll keep that as that. And then we're going to have the African Spurred Tortoise type things here. But I'm also going to have like an exhibit there. And all around here is going to start to get into the more deserty ones. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting. We've got hyenas to do as well. Hyenas, wildebeest. Oh god, there's absolutely tons. I think I didn't realise how big this project is going to be. That can then end there. Right, so there we go. Let's have this. This will be a little path that goes around as well. And that'll go to wherever this goes, and then I can wrap around. We don't really want to show this wall too much. We can put in some trees there or something nice. I think we need a couple of normal trees. Okay, so then this is going to go here. That can also go around. Let's join that up. There we go. And I'll fill in the gaps and everything later on, or now. I might as well do it now, because otherwise I'll forget. Because I'm terrible for things like that. There we go. So then we get like this path here. There we go. That gives us a nice like big place like that. Also got to think about, well actually no, I think food, I think we're alright for food because we've got one there. We got one at the front there as well. So maybe we keep one in our sights as a general rule. I don't think we can really have one over here though. Maybe we can just have a small stand or something by the hyenas. I don't know. Difficult. Or just bathrooms. We need some services. Okay, anyway, enough chatting. What do we need? Probably some sandstone actually. I could do using some sandstone. I don't know what else I could use. No, not really. I don't really want to use too much else. Actually, I'll use this mossy one. But I'll grab a... Let's see what colours we got. Go on, update block. Yellow, I don't really want yellow. Light grey is always good. That's the dark grey one. So we'll grab... There we go, that one there. It's the light grey one. So we're going to have the exhibit go... here. It's just going to be a glass one as well. We're not going to go too fancy with this one. It's going to be quite simple. I think that then needs to go just straight across this. There we go. So we'll just have this one here. Goes around to there. I think it needs to even be smaller than that. We don't need a huge exhibit for them really, do we? And I think, yeah, move that over there. That's a smart idea. There we go. And here. Okay, so I have like a little area here. That's there. And then we'll round it around this bit. So they're going to have like a small shelter, but I don't really know how I'm going to build the shelter. Well, at least I don't know how yet. Okay, there we go. So that's what we'll have. Then what's going to happen is, on top of that, we're actually going to have glass panes. So I'm just going to be, basically, and I'll just show you guys what I'm going to be doing. I'm having glass panes, but I'm going to be using this one here. So it's basically the default one that will give me a really solid look. And that's not... Oh, yes. Actually, we can just do that here. Might as well do it in this episode rather than doing it off camera for this one, because it's going to be such a short, or hopefully it's going to be quite a short episode. It'll be another single. I'm aiming to get one animal per episode, but obviously, like new animal, but obviously bigger ones will take more time, so that's just how it is. Right, I think that's big enough. Now, there seems to be a lot of grass, or at least from what I've got on my other screen. The other ones they've been doing have got a lot of grass. Okay, let's just grab this. I'm going to use desert as well. So I'm going to make it quite deserty. And here you go. Bom, 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 bom. Like this. Really quite deserty. Still have the other ones in there as well. It's just to add variation in to the ground. There we go. So then it makes it look a lot lighter. I've also seen ones that have got sand in them. So we might actually do sand over here, for example. Give them a little bit of like a different type of area, won't we? That's what we'll do. So they've got like sand over on this side, like this, and then over there they'll have their normal stuff. And I also need to put in some sort of shelter or something. And I'm actually going to attach it onto the back of this. That'll be the way that the keepers can get in. So like this will be the actual pen. Then this here will actually have the shelter on there. That sounds quite good. That's a really good idea. At least that's what I think it does. I think it sounds like a good idea. So it might actually not be a good idea. Right, there we go. Anyway. Right, that's what we're going to have. Just, something simple like that. Simple deserty rock. We can even use, the hardened clay again. I think it was like a reddish rock. Yeah, something just stupidly simple. Gives them something to, plot around like that. So that's all good. I don't know if they actually need water in the actual pen. I guess they don't really. So we'll actually put water somewhere else. We do, however, want to have like a small tree. Or at least I want to have a small tree. I'm going to use fence for that as well. I'm just going to have that, sticking out of this one, for example. do something like this. There you go. I'll just do really simple bits and pieces of this one. There we go, get that there. Yeah, simple little tree. Nothing really much. And maybe just tiny bit of like oak leaves or something around on maybe this side there, and then we can just grab that one, the desert one around as well. No, there we go, that's the desert one. Dead bush, so I have that as well. And then we can actually do what I've done over there as well, which looked really good, using the sand and everything. Okay, dead bush won't go there, but it will go on these, so okay, get a little bit of that. Then use the sand snow level. Obviously, guys, don't have this. It's really unlucky that you don't have this. It's awesome. One of these has to be a desert. Or not. It seems, there we go. So we'll just get like this. This can be like where they've been laying their eggs. So that's actually a cool idea. That, weirdly, my girlfriend came up with. She said you should do that, so that's what I'm doing. It's her idea. Oh, she wanted them sticking out of it, but I don't want to do that with the animals. So we'll see what happens. There we go. So I'll just grab this here. Okay, just have that like that. And obviously we need to make sure that this looks like... At the minute it looks a bit too perfectly square, so maybe I'm going to have to knock out one of these as well. And then make it look like the sand's been, you know, dug up somewhere. Oh, God damn it. Move that over. There you go. This. That looks cool. That looks more interesting, definitely. So that's where the eggs will be. If we now grab that player head. Wherever it is. That one. Renaroo, whatever. Okay, now I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to have to do it with a slab. Because otherwise it's going to be too big, isn't it? If we... That's so funny. The only other idea, which might work, maybe. This one my girlfriend also told me, so I don't know how it will turn out. Okay. Put in those. Turn that one that way. That looks like a snail. We've now got something for gigantic snails, though. Oh dear. And then the idea was going to be, I'll show you guys quickly. The idea was going to be then to click that down, do this, and then you can put the legs on like that. Does that look alright? Obviously not yellow, but green instead. I don't know, I kind of like that actually. I like it because it's just so derpy. Oh god. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that one then. That is so derpy though. My god. Alright, there we go. Actually, no, I can have that block there. It's fine. So we're going to have one that way. And also have one going this way. And put his head on there. And then just grab the biome. And like that. And then we just need to get the legs on it. So hopefully this doesn't interfere with anything. Shouldn't do. I don't think it will. By anything I mean the sand layers. There you go, scrub that one. Oh yeah, that'll bugger that up, that's fine. Oh, that was weird. There you go. Those are so derpy. That's brilliant. I think that's going to be it though. That's all we really need. Okay, and then over here I'll put the sign, so... Yep. African... Oh, yeah, we are going to figure it out. There you go. Helps if I could spell. African spurred tortoise. Tortoise. Okay, now we're going to do like the little hut thing that I'm going to have attached to it. It's just going to be made out of... Let's do dark wood this time, because we don't really do dark wood. Or light wood. We don't really do light wood, do we? Not in the zoo, anyway. We haven't been using it that much, so we need to use a couple more different materials and things. 2, free. I actually am going to make it free. So it's going to have like this. Not that. Like that. It's going to be like this big. So it's going to be quite big. Might even do it like that. I'm going to have it going up to like really like a shed. Like that, and then it's going to have these here because they're quite big. They've got that much space. I know that seems really small, but obviously, imagine that it's big. I'll imagine that it's bigger, even. There you go, so we can do this. We'll have the little door in there. And they would only really need it like that, to be honest. They wouldn't need it really, really high. So we go get the African spurred tortoise in there. So you can get, and they can go into that bit. Don't really need to do too much in here, really. A little bit more. That. They would have like a heat lamp as well, because they need warmth. So we're just going to do that. There you go. And I can't get out. That's a trap. What I'll do is I'll close that then. I'll just close that off. So I mean, this is just super simple, really, isn't it? You guys know that. But we just have like that. So it's got like a. Looks like it's got a hatch on it or something. I don't know. How am I going to make it look like that? Can't really, can I? I know, I'll do it like that. So they got like this door here. So then they can come in. You know, if the tortoises are in, they can then close the door. And, well, they can just jump over this, to be honest. The keepers aren't dumb. Are they? No, the keepers aren't dumb. At least they're not in my zoo. Not in my zoo. So there we go. That gives us the African spurred tortoise exhibit. I'm just going to make sure. I'm going to probably have to go inside that hut now, because I've probably covered the floor in. No, I haven't. Wow. Okay, that's good. I'm good today. There we go. I'm just going to curve this corner in a little bit more. So we'll see what happens over on this side. Probably something big-ish. But yeah, I'm going to have a look through my list. See what we want to make. So there's just tons and tons to do. Maybe we can do the fennec fox. Possibly, like over on this side. Fennec fox. And we could probably do with the path over going around this side as well. Yeah, I think so. I think we do need another path so that we can just... It's a little bit clearer to get in. But that's it for the African spurred tortoise, guys. It looks interesting. Yeah. Or basically we've got Bulbasaur in the park, haven't we? We've got Bulbasaur, let's be honest. We've just made Bulbasaur. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one.